All right, let's look at the homework 2.4, problem number 2. All right, so for this limit, limit of x cubed minus 3x plus 4 as x approaches 3 is equal to 22. We want to find the corresponding, given epsilon value, we want to find the corresponding delta values. Right, so since I used the GeoGebra for the other video, so I'm going to use the graphing calculator here. Right, so first thing I would do is I'm going to just go to y equals button here, then type in the function. So in this case, x hat 3, so that's going to be x cubed, and then minus 3x and plus 4. All right, hit enter. All right, then I'm going to try to see what the window size would be. So we know that this is going to be around 22. So, and x is going to be around 3. So here, if you go to the window size, well, I'm going to probably take x to be, how about say 2.9. So 2.9, right? Then you're going to go down and 3.1. So since it's going to be around 3, I'm going to just do 2.9 and the 3.1. And for the y, this is going to be around 22. So I'm going to do maybe a 21.5, 21.5 to 22.5. All right. Then I'm going to, everything else is okay, so I'm going to hit graph. All right, so the graph is going to look like that. Okay, it seems like we should make the x values a little bit smaller. So instead of 2.9, and I'm going to maybe do 2.95, and then I'm going to do a 3.05. How about that? All right, then hit graph. All right, so this is the graph of the cubic function here. All right, so let's do the epsilon equals 0. Actually, let's do a 0.1. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to add 0.1 to 22. All right, so we have, let's see, so I'm going to do y equals, all right. So first one, I'm going to add, so it's going to be 22 plus 0.1. Can I just type in 22.1? So this is going to be our upper bound. And the lower bound is going to be, I'm going to subtract the 0.1 from 22. So it's going to be 21.9. Right? So that will be the lower bound. So then we can just look at the picture. All right, so we got 1, and here's the lower bound. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look for the intersection here and the intersection there, then look at the distance from x equals 3. All right, so what I'm going to do is click on second and click trace, which means we're going to calculate something. And in this case, we're looking for intersection, right? So here, so intersection, this is the first curve, yes, so we hit enter. Second curve, maybe I'm going to do this one right here, right? Hit enter. And guess, so I'm going to just move the cursor a little bit so to get closer to as close here, then hit enter. All right, so we found the intersection, and the intersection value is 0.9950. All right, so we have to find the distance from 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out first, so quit. All right, so I'm going to do a 3 minus, then previous answer. In order to pull out the previous answer, you do second and this negative sign. All right, then hit enter. All right, so it's going to be 0.0041. All right, so that's going to be, or 42 if you want to round it up. But all right, so that's one of the value, but it could be the other one is smaller, so we have to look at the other one. So I'm going to go back to the graph. All right, then we're going to do the again calculate, and then intersect 5. All right, so first curve is going to be, let's see, all right, so that's the first curve, enter. And the second curve is going to be, let's see, how do I get to choose this? I can't see. All right, I think that's the second curve, which is the, all right, then guess. I'm going to move it over there, all right, then hit enter. All right, so we get 3.00 something, so we have to subtract 3 from there. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do previous answer here. Then I'm going to subtract the 3 from there. All right, so it looks like we got 0.00416. So this is actually smaller. All right, so round it to 4 decimal places. So I would go with 0.004. Let's see, I think I have to go, we just need to cut it off, so it's going to be 0.0041. All right, let's try that. I don't think we want to round it up. So 0.0041. All right, so we have 4 decimal places. So let's check the answer. All right. All right, I came back, and looks like we got this one correctly. All right. All right. So let's do epsilon equals 0.2. It's exactly the same way. So go back here, all right, and go to y. So only change we have to make would be, so instead of adding 0.1, we're going to have to add 0.2. So we have to change this to 22.2. And then go down here. It's going to be 21.8 because epsilon is 0.2. All right, then I'm going to graph this picture again. All right, so this is the original function. And the first one, that's going to be probably the upper bound. And here's the lower bound. All right. Then we're going to do the intersection. All right, so we have go to calc and intersect. All right, so pick that and pick that, and the guess would be right there. All right, so I'm going to take that number. So I'm going to exit, quit, and I'm going to use the number we got minus 3. All right, enter. All right, so that's the distance, one of the distance. I have to do the other one too. So I'm going to go back to the graph. All right, then look for the intersection again. So second calc. All right, then intersect. All right, so we're looking at, let's see, this is the, all right, I don't want that one. All right, so this is the first curve. Second curve is the blue one, and guess would be, all right, it doesn't have to be very close. I'll just put it there and here. All right, so we got the value. So I'm going to get out. All right, then I'm going to do a 3 minus, hold on a sec, 3 minus the previous result. All right, then you could do that. All right, so it looks like I have a 0.0083, and it's actually both ways, 0.0083, so that's going to be the answer, 0.0083. All right, so let's check the answer here, submit for testing. All right, it came back, and looks like we got these delta values correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.